What's up, Vivid Racing fans? I am Blake. I run the tuning program here at Vivid Racing VR Tuned. Today we've got the all-new 2021 Can-Am Maverick X3 Turbo RR. This is the latest from Can-Am. It's providing the brand new Smart Shock system, a new ECU that's given the industry a little bit of trouble, but we've got it set up and ready to go. All right, let's get this thing strapped down, run some tests, and show you guys what we can do. Alright guys, we just wrapped up our dyno runs and we've got great results to show you. On my right here you can see our dyno graph. At the bottom we've got our stock wheel horsepower figures, and just above it we've got our tuned wheel horsepower figures. This is going to show actual wheel horsepower and foot-pound to the wheels that we're producing. For UTV and CVT vehicles, we're actually testing start to finish in mile per hour, not RPM. This just shows a much smoother, consistent curve overall, making it a lot easier to view the delta and overall result. When we take a look at my graph on the right, we're going to see that the vehicle made 150 wheel horsepower and 90 foot-pounds of torque. When you look at the trace above this, this is going to be our modified file, and you can see now that the vehicle is producing 170 wheel horsepower and 126 foot-pounds of torque. This leaves us with a pretty healthy delta of 20 all-wheel horsepower and 36 foot-pounds of torque gained over the stock software. When taking the original figures from Can-Am at 195 crank horsepower and comparing to our stock 150 wheel horsepower on our Mustang dyno, this is going to display roughly a 23% drivetrain loss. This is totally common on a dyno like this. We also need to take into consideration that this vehicle is on aftermarket 33-inch tires. So the end result when comparing crank horsepower is we're actually gaining 25 horsepower to the crank, taking the vehicle from the stock 195 horsepower to all new 220 fully tuned. So with the drivetrain loss figured in, the vehicle is now producing 220 crank horsepower from the original 195. This is a massive overall improvement for a vehicle on just tuned software. No other modifications are required, just a simple adjustment to the factory wastegate that takes about 5 minutes. Coming back over to the graph, I just want to go over torque a little bit. As you can see, we are producing a 36 foot-pound torque gain to the wheels over the stock figures. This is going to be massive for bottom end. Boost is going to come in a lot more aggressive, providing an awesome overall improvement. All right, it's time to get the car off the dyno, get it out onto the street, rip some poles, do some launches, and then get this thing in the desert for some serious testing. Alright guys, that wraps up our testing. We produced some awesome results. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. You can also check the description for a link to the product page. We'll see you guys at the next one.